Hello and welcome back from the halftime break. I'm Andrew Guyer and I'm joined by my co-host tonight,
Robbie Richardson.
And coming out of the break, KMC down by 7, looking to keep the momentum they had going into the third quarter. And Galen Tilson on to kick for the Trojans. Jackson Daniel to receive for KMC, as that is a direct hit, direct kick. And Porter fielding it up, and he makes it to the 35. And Jude Porter showing off his speed. And Jude Porter, a state champion in track and field.
All those track runners, great job from them. And like you said, Jude Porter showing off his speed and agility there. Great job by him.
And Robbie, a lot of these guys on the field are track athletes, kind of just showing KMC's versatility. Jackson Daniel, one of them. Micah Amfong as well. And a flag is thrown.
Dead ball, offside, number 50 for the defense.
And Winfield will be called offsides for the Trojans, and KMC will get an extra 5 yards. And Burr gets it from the center, handing it off. Up the middle was not giving Wyatt Solinger much.
The give was to Noah Schreck.
And that'll bring down a second and 1 here.
Along with Kimball on the tackle.
This is where Kapaun likes to feast, giving out those short runs here. So we'll see what they come out here doing.
And Purvis barrels up the middle, nothing on the play. Tackled by Winfield.
And that'll bring out a third and short, very short.
Farley and Hutchinson on the tackle that time. No gain on the play. It's third and 1.
Looks like Kapaun will look to run it here.
And Burr on the exchange to Schreck. Schreck pummeled at the line. Nothing he can do there. A plethora of Trojan defenders.
And he lost yards on the play.
And it looks like the KMC offense will stay on the field, Robbie. A gutsy call to begin the third quarter from Coach Weston Schartz.
And a bit of surprise here that they do want to elect to go for it, as they are backed up on their own 42. We'll see what they're trying to cook here.
Solinger in the backfield. Burr on the exchange from the center, as Solinger. Could that be enough? Solinger found the hole through the line, and the officials will bring out the markers.
Run is good enough for a Crusader first down. 1st and 10 from the 44.
And we saw from that an offensive lineman hobbling off the field, Landon Heiss. That could be a big blow for this KMC offensive line.
And whistles are called. And no flags are thrown by the officials.
First and 10, KMC.
And 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. And Burr on the keeper. Does not throw it. Oh, hit hard. Right at the 50. Lifted up and thrown down to the turf by the Trojans.
Great job by Burr there to hold on to that ball. We saw that play on the KMC's first drive where they fumbled that. So great job by Burr there.
Burr in shotgun. The handoff to Solinger, getting about 4 on the play.
This is where we've seen this Kapaun offense do great here.
And 3rd down. Burr looking to help his team convert. Hands it off to Solinger right up the middle. Down Main Street once again. And once again, That one will be looked at by the officials.
Ryan Sullinger is the ball carrier. He'll be shy
And
of the first down.
4th and inches
Fourth and short.
for KMC.
Nate Williams on the tackle for Andover.
And down the throat of the Andover defense, as that is a KMC first down.
That's good enough for another Crusader
KMC
first down.
showing
First
early
and 10
in this third quarter
45.
how they want to be aggressive. They want to go for those first downs. They want to really contend in this game. They want to come back sooner rather than later. Great job by this KMC offense.
You're exactly right, Robbie, and they're putting the pressure on the Trojans by running this clock down. Handoff to Sullinger, finding his way once again. Another short gain.
Handoff to Ryan
KMC
Sullinger.
using their consistency in the run game, something that they did a lot last year, and that's what got them to the 5A state championship game.
Second and 8.
And they're seeing that this Andover defense is tiring. The screen to Daniel as he gets a first down.
Pass is complete to Jackson Daniel. Pushed out of bounds, but not before another Crusader.
Daniel
first
moving
down.
up the field with a convoy of blockers.
For Andover. First and 10 from the 32.
And KMC in the hurry up, and nothing much on that play. Austin Howard, the fullback, took that play.
And we have a Trojan down on the field. Noah Noyes.
Short
That's
gain
a
on the play.
big player for this Trojan team to lose if anything's wrong. Hopefully everything's all right.
Timeout for injury.
Noyes 6'2", 200 pounds. It's a big body to follow the turf. Hope everything is all right with him.
Kind of going back to that Jackson Daniels plays, he's always been a great gadget guy. Capen's always been able to kind of just plug him in and play him wherever he feels comfortable. And he's done a great job at getting those long balls, those short slant routes, and like we saw there, those great screen plays that Sharks likes to call in these high-pressure moments.
And, Robbie, something about KMC's formation, they're able to utilize that run game as well as throw those quick
Mr. Stevenson.
passes out to the flats and get blockers out there ahead of Daniel, ahead of Keller, any of those receivers, getting them down the field, creating some plays.
You're absolutely right, Andrew. And with about 8 minutes left to go, KMC will have a 2nd and 9. After this short break, we'll see how Kapaun wants to attack this defense. So far, these short
Burr under center. Burr keeping to himself. The pitch to Sullinger on the outside, getting the edge, hit hard, and taken down by Quinn.
Sullinger takes the pitch.
Great job by Burr there to stay composed, really look at this defense and kind of figure it out. Great pitch and a great gain of about 4 yards on that play. It'll bring up about a 3rd and 6 for this KMC offense.
And the play action pass and launching that ball. Daniel certainly has the arm strength, a former quarterback for the Crusaders.
Jackson Daniel incomplete.
And there's a flag in the backfield. Not quite sure what this is. Let's see what the ref has to say about this.
Rocco Keller was the intended receiver. There was a foul on the deep. He acted.
And Robbie, that looks like that flag was the result of a defensive flaw from the Trojans.
Penalties
Nothing
for a
on
personal
KMC.
foul against Andover.
And it'll be 3rd down for Kapaun Mount Carmel.
Penalty will be for 15 yards and will give KMC a first down.
That'll set up the Crusaders
Inside the 20-yard line.
inside their own 20, giving them great field position. They've had a great red zone defense in the past year, so or offense, excuse me. So we'll see what they do here.
Make that 14.
Solinger and Howard in the backfield. The give to Solinger, finding the edge as he is spun around and tackled by 2 Trojans.
Swung down at the 11.
Solinger great at finding that small little hole. Good for Kapaun 4 yards on that play.
2nd and 6 at the 5.
And Shrek taking the snap directly from the center. Hardly anything gained on that play.
We talk a lot about this KMC run offense, but Sharks is great at pulling out those trick plays, just as we saw there with the Shrek direct snap.
At the 7.
3rd and 3 for KMC. Shrek taking it once again and diving
Direct snap to Noah Shrek.
as that looks to be a first and goal for KMC.
From the 2.
And this will set up KMC nicely to have a short run into the end zone.
And Shrek taking it once again. Touchdown. Crusaders. And KMC is 1 extra point away from tying this game up. And the Trojans jumped out to an early lead. 2 big rushing touchdowns. And KMC has slowly answered back, methodically creating drives, stringing big plays together. And with the extra point from DuPont,
DuPont on for the extra point.
KMC will have the opportunity to tie it up. And DuPont's kick threaded the needle between the goalposts.
Kapaun 14, Andover 14.
And tying that game up now. That has got to be a huge boost of confidence for this Kapaun team. Down 14-0 earlier in this game. With over half the time left in this 3rd quarter, we'll see how this Kapaun defense adjusted in that during halftime.
Kicked off their season last Saturday with a perfect.
You're exactly right, Robbie. Knotted up at 14 apiece. KMC has all the momentum right now. They were able to gain progress on the ground and slowly wear down the Andover defense. Many of the Trojans playing on both sides of the ball, and I'm sure that they are worn out.
On the kickoff for KMC.
Ethan DuPont on the kickoff for the Crusaders. And Hill back to return for the Trojans.
Barrett Hill and Will Quinn back deep to receive for Andover.
And the sophomore will boot this one up. And Barrett Hill on the return, swiftly moving down the field as he's laid out on the turf. Tackle made by Owen Young.
Hill on the return.
And as we see this Trojan offense come back out on the field, we'll see how they adjust with the loss of Noah Noyes.
38-yard line.
Obviously a huge factor and contributor of this offense so far in this game. We'll see what they want to do here.
And Andover's first opportunity with the ball of the 3rd quarter. The motion and the give to Noyes. Hardly anything on the give up to the middle.
Logan Workentine. Short gain on the play. 2nd and a long 9.
And as we've seen after this 1st quarter, this
Kapaun
defense has done a great job at rushing up the middle. So great job by them. And a little update. Landon Heiss with that tackle, so he is back in the game, and he's feeling great. So good for KMC to get that back.
And working time in the backfield for the Trojans. The motion and the give. The pitch backwards to Barrett Hill. Barrett Hill finding his edge, and he's moving downfield as he is shortly tackled at the 30. But a big breakaway for the Trojans, and that'll set up another first down.
Barrett Hill.
Great job by this Trojan offense going back to what's great for them, just going back to this option play that they have. Great job at getting that chunk play right there. A little boost of confidence for them. We'll see what they want to do here on their own 33-yard line.
And Quinn taking it himself. Excuse me, Jonas taking it himself.
Raphael Oblinger on the tackle. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Raphael Oblinger with his first tackle of the game. Big physical junior. Standing around 5'9", 175. Hope to hear his name be called more this season.
Jonas under center, lining up. And the pitch on the outside. That's McCaskill, McCaskill, as he gets that ball up to the 15.
Tripped up by Jude Porter.
Porter comes in on the tackle.
Is good enough for a first down.
Porter, another one of KMC's physical defensive backs.
KMC, 1st and 10.
He's able to make a play when needed.
And we saw there once again one of KMC defense's Achilles heel all night has been those option plays, those little pitches that have gone for about 20 yards each time.
Jonas, the keeper, and Daniels lights him up right at the line of scrimmage as a flag is thrown.
Jonas on the quarterback keeper, flag on the play.
And a Crusader is down on the ground.
Daniel in on the stop.
And the student section on both sides respectively sitting down, honoring the injury timeout. An opportunity for both sides to take a quick breather.
And we saw in that last play Jackson Daniels just lighting up the quarterback, Quincy Jonas, showing that he hasn't given up yet, and he's here to play physical, and he's here to hurt this Trojan offense. And as both teams are on the sideline trying to figure out what they want to scheme up next, we want to thank Ernatt's Arts and Bronze for sponsoring tonight. Thank you so much for financially aiding us and giving us all that we need. So thank you so much.
You're exactly right, Robbie, giving resources to student journalism so we can provide a broadcast to the fans, viewers like you. Thank you for tuning in every Friday. And thank you for tuning in throughout our basketball season as well last winter.
It's 2nd and 4.
And 2nd and 4 for the Trojans. They'll likely keep it on the ground once again.
Correction, we'll replay first down.
And bit confusing, a first down for the Trojans. And Jonas taking himself swarmed by Crusaders. That's Cal Purvis wrapping him up. And KMC not lacking in their physicality.
And others there to meet him. It's now
Purvis showing up tonight on this defensive side of the ball. He's been great at getting in, pressuring the quarterback, and stopping those small runs. Let's see what he continues to do here tonight.
And the motion from Barrett Hill. Barrett Hill evades a tackle from Howard, and a celebration on the sideline for the Trojans. And we will look to the officials for the call.
Knocked out of bounds inside the
And
5.
Hill was knocked out of bounds right before getting into the end zone. So that one will be first and goal for Andover.
And this should be a quick and easy decision by Andover, running it up the gut for an easy score here.
And a tight formation, heavy set, and the push. Flag is thrown.
Flag on the play.
Dead ball. False start against the offense, number 6. Replay the down.
And a false start on the senior Zeke McCaskill.
Second and goal. Now from this, or first and goal.
And that makes decisions a little bit harder for this Trojan offense. Either they want to keep it on the ground, try to pick up a couple of yards, or maybe try to throw it in the air for the end zone. We'll see what they come out here doing.
So many options on first down. The handoff to Workentine as he is swarmed at the line. No gain.
Give it to Logan Workentine.
Again, credit where credit is due. This KMC defensive line has done great at stuffing the middle this game. They've done great at stopping these inside runs. So great job by this KMC line.
2:20 left in the third quarter play. And both teams have kept it on the ground pretty consistently, running out a majority of that clock. This is Andover's first possession of the entire quarter. And the take by Jonas will be no good. Third
Jonas on the quarterback keeper.
Down.
And this will set up a tough decision. They want to go for a
goal from the 2.
Quick outside run option, or if they want to just use power hungry up the middle.
And a timeout is called by the Trojans. KMC has yet to use a timeout in the entire game, conserving those for the later minutes of the fourth quarter. And Robbie, as both teams pummel each other on the field right now, we are going to look ahead at their schedule. Andover set to face Mays High School at home next week, and then Goddard on the road, whereas Kapaun is set to face Wichita North. This one's going to be at Heights, and then the following week they're going to play East at home. Once again, here at Stryker. Tune in at 7 p.m. to watch the broadcast, where me and Robbie will be commentating that game. And looking ahead, the East Blue Aces are a very talented team, and KMC has a match made for them. And a heavy set from the Trojans. The take, Jonas stopped once again on the quarterback keeper. That brings up 4th and goal.
Great job once again by Cal Purvis, getting up the middle fast and finding Jonas for a gain of nothing on that play. Great job by Purvis.
And fourth down, the offense is staying out on the field, scheming on what their next move is. And once again, a heavy set, likely a quarterback sneak. Jonas takes it himself. Touchdown, Trojans.
Touchdown, Jonas on the quarterback.
And it'll go up 6 over Cape Mount Carmel.
And that'll give a tough decision to Coach Sharks in this fourth quarter if he wants to be aggressive and throw the ball more in this fourth quarter or keep it on the ground.
And Gatlin Tilson on for the extra point as an Andover Trojan hustles out onto the field. Only 10 men were on the field, and Tilson's extra point is good. Hammered through the uprights.
Is good. 57 seconds left in the third. Andover 21, Kapaun 14.
And with 57 seconds left, we will see this Kapaun offense come out one more time. And so far tonight, their game plan has been keep it on the ground, keep it consistent, and it's worked a lot for them. So we'll see if they want to keep that same gameplay, or if they want to maybe switch things up, maybe go to the short passing game.
And Gallon Tilson on to kick for the Trojans.
Tilson to kick.
Jackson Daniel to return.
For KMC.
And the Andover sideline exuberant after their score. Daniel taking it at the 10. Finding some space, some blocking upfield. Daniel making a move. Green grass ahead of him at the 30. One defender left as Daniel, easy touchdown as KMC ties this one up. Wow, Robbie, that is a response right there. Jackson Daniel doing exactly what he needs for his team, putting them on his back.
I would like to personally apologize to Jackson Daniels about the offense coming out. So thank you to Jackson Daniels for getting that score easy there. Letting the Kapaun offense rest a little. Great job by Daniels in finding the hole and the easy score there.
And that is a burst of adrenaline for this sideline. And DuPont's kick is good. Kapaun Mount Carmel 21. The Andover Trojans 21. This one is a carbon copy.
And with that, we'll see this KMC defense come back out onto the field after a short rest. I'm sure this defense is a little angry with Jackson Daniels about that. Great play by him, but we'll see what this KMC defense does here.
And that summer conditioning is exactly what this is for. Pushing yourselves, or pushing the team to their max, where these players aren't getting much of a rest. And they've been practicing this type of stuff all summer long. They've been in the weight room working with Coach Anthony Cantelli. And Weston Schartz has been prepping his team for situations like this all year long. And with 44 seconds left in the third, Ethan DuPont will kick for KMC, as that one's skied and received by Ben Reynolds. Takes it to the 40.
Ben Reynolds on the return.
And with that return, that'll give the Trojans pretty good field position here about their 41-yard line with 40 seconds left in this third quarter. So we'll see if they want to elect to try to run this out and get a little bit of a breather during the third and fourth quarter switch. Excuse me. See what they want to do here.
And a bit of a competition between the two student sections, determining who has more spirit. And Quincy Jonas under center, taking it himself. His running back was not there, swallowed up by Cole Tarantino. And a mistake from his running back, Logan Workentine, results in a sack.
Along with Kyle Kia on the tackle that time for loss.
Great job by Cole Tarantino. We've called his name all night long. Great job at seeing the trick play there and getting the 5-yard loss there. Great job by this KMC defensive line.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
And the third quarter rounds out 21-21. These two teams are tight. And it's been a back and forth ever since KMC exited the locker room. A monotonous drive for them, ending in a touchdown from Noah Schreck. And then the Trojans quick to respond with a ground attack of their own. And then Jackson Daniel electrifying this crowd, showing off his speed and agility, moving through the defense and finding the open gaps, leading to a kickoff return touchdown.
You're absolutely right. Jackson Daniels bringing that adrenaline, bringing that fire to this KMC team, who will now look to push that envelope, really push this offense to try and get into that end zone one more time to maybe seal the game.
And Quincy Jonas under center, takes it himself, tripped up. And that was Noah Schreck on the tackle. Noah Schreck reading his man like a book.
And Noah Schreck, one of these senior leaders, has done great in these past 2 years at really evaluating and finding that man with the ball. Great job by Noah there.
And we talked about that earlier, Robbie. One of the main points of this defense is to locate that ball carrier, get him down, force a play on him, and that's exactly what Noah Schreck did. And a whistle is called. Looks like a timeout on the Trojans.
Timeout. Andover, their second of the half.
And that'll bring the Trojans down to one more one more time out. That's not what you want to see with this close of a game in the fourth quarter. Not sure what the Trojans want to do with this timeout, but we'll see coming out.
You could save hundreds of dollars a month and thousands of dollars a year, all for working part-time with the Kansas Air National Guard.
And as we have this breaking play, we would like to highlight our sponsor for the night, Ernatt's Arts and Bronze. Thank you for supporting KMC journalism. And as both offense and defense trot back out to their respected places, they both look a little bit more refreshed, talking things over with their coaches, figuring out the schemes, figuring out how to stop this Andover offense.
And this Cape and defense has one thing on their mind: get to that ball carrier and get to him fast, get him down quick.
And the exchange from the center to Jonas. Jonas pressured, gets one off. Daniels on the coverage, no good. Pass was intended for Trey Kelly. And that one was wide right, or wide left of Kelly.
Fourth down.
Daniels on that play with great coverage using his wide receiver skills and really tracking that ball well. Great job by Daniels there.
Tilson on the punt.
And Galen Tilson on to punt for Andover. Noah Schreck on to return for KMC. And the high snap to Tilson, as that's a sky punt, landing around the 40, bouncing, and Schreck is just going to get out of the way and let the Trojans have that one.
Andover punt down at the KMC
and a
20-yard
lucky
line.
punt there will pin the Kapaun Crusaders on their own 20-yard line. Let's see what Sharts is cooking up here with 10 minutes and 50 seconds left to go into this fourth quarter.
And Burr, the handoff, and solid gain on the play.
Ken Huff was the ball carrier that time.
That was
tackled by Tristan Winfield.
Sharts looking to run the clock.
2nd and 8.
And Burr dropping back to pass. A wide open Gosh off his fingertips. Peyton Gosh with a ball that he wishes that he could have had back. Nothing but green grass ahead of him. Burr airing that one out. An excellent pass. Maybe a little bit too far for Gosh.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of early miscommunication, early season miscommunication. Hopefully they'll have that figured out by a couple next weeks or so.
Burr in the shotgun once again, dropping back to pass. He has time, airing it out to Daniels. The catch on the sideline, pushed out of bounds. Time stops. The coverage from Galen Tilson. Jackson Daniel giving a shot of adrenaline to his team once again. He has had himself a game.
Before this game, we knew Daniels was one of the senior leaders. We wanted to see him succeed, and we're seeing that here tonight, having a great game.
Burr, the handoff to Ken Huff. Huff evading a tackler as he moves up to the 35.
Tilson on the tackle.
And with that run, that'll start the Kapaun Crusaders up on their own 35. 2nd and 4. We know that Sharts likes to try and run on these short yardage downs, so we'll see what kind of trickery he'll want to play up the middle.
And Burr under center. Flag is called. And that might have been a player lining up offsides.
Clark, number 71 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
And that was a penalty on KMC.
Will make it 2nd and 9.
Max Worrell, the sophomore, with the penalty. And handoff to Schreck, spinning around the defender. Huff.
Ken Huff.
We've heard Huff's name been called a couple times tonight. Huff, only a sophomore at 5'11", 175 pounds though, kind of a bigger body kind of guy. Great at being a physical runner. We'll see how he progresses through this season.
3rd down. Burr on the bootleg as he elects to run for it as he hits a defender hard. And that one was right around the line of scrimmage.
On the run, he stopped shy.
A lot of running, Robbie, for not much gain.
You're absolutely right, Andrew. And this will be a tough decision for Coach Sharps on what he wants to do here with this offense.
And with 8:30 left in the fourth quarter, KMC will keep its offense on the field. And Burr looking over to the sideline. The confusion. Timeout is called for the Crusaders. Their first of the night.
Timeout, Capon. Their first of the half.
Looks like Burr was just a little confused on that, so Capon will take their first time out of the night, try to recollect, try to process what they want to do with this 4th and 5 here. If they want to try to throw it short or keep it on the ground with either Purvis or Solinger. But we'll see as this Capon offense trots back out to the field.
And this game is still tied at 21 apiece. 8:20 left in the game. Burr in shotgun. 4th down. 2 wide receivers out left. Plenty of options to throw to. The dart, incomplete, deflected by Trey Kelly.
First pass is tipped incomplete.
And Andover will take over after the turnover.
KMC lucky that Kelly didn't get his second hand up on there. But great job by Kelly swatting that ball to the ground. Will set up a 1st and 10 for this Trojan offense. And with about 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter, we'll see what the Trojans want to do here. I imagine they want to keep it on the ground, try to run the clock, some clock out. But we'll see as they come out rolling.
And KMC looking for a big stop here. Trying to squeeze a win out of tonight. And Jonas is taking himself as he is caught up by a swarm of KMC defenders, making it look easy out there.
Jonas on the quarterback
again,
keeper.
Purvis with that power hit at the end. Great job at finding Jonas for only a gain of 2.
And 2nd down for the Trojans. Still looking like they might keep it on the ground. The motion from Hill, dropping back is Jonas, delivers a pass caught by Luke Farley, the tight end, as he is tackled by Daniel. Great job by Daniel getting down the field, making a play, but Luke Farley wide open.
Brought down by Daniel.
Great job with this Trojan offense of really tricking this KMC defense into thinking it was a run like they've been doing all night. And great job by Farley to find the open space. And with that play, that'll set up the Trojans on their own 39-yard line. Excuse me, on KMC's 39-yard line.
And the motion and Workentine caught up at the line of scrimmage.
Give to Workentine. Brought down right away by Cal Purvis.
Cal Purvis on the tackle.
2nd and 11.
Cal Purvis really showing why he's a valuable player on this KMC defense. Finding this ball carrier tonight and bringing them down fast.
And another 2nd down for the Trojans. And Jonas keeping it himself. A group of KMC defenders in on there. And the ball is out, but the whistle was called right before.
The quarterback keeper. No fumble on the play.
And KMC fighting until every last whistle.
And that was the senior leader Kyle Kea on the play. Great job at bringing him down
Gain on the play.
fast.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
And with that play, that'll bring 3rd and 11 for this Trojan offense. We'll see what they want to do here. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left of this 4th quarter.
And 3 receivers out wide for Jonas. Jonas dropping back to pass. Caught by Farley. Lit up at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Cal Purvis. Showing his strength as a defender.
Cal Purvis being the MVP of this defensive drive.
4th and 11.
Showing up every play and really making sure that this Trojan offense isn't having any fun on this drive.
Shrek back deep for Kapaun.
And the Trojans on to punt. Gatlin Tilson, and the snap is muffed. Kyle Kea missing a tackle, but a group of Crusaders in on there. A big play. And this offense will get the ball at the 30-yard line. And another boost of momentum for Kapaun, Mount Carmel.
Great job by Kyle Kea getting in there and really stopping that play from happening. And great job by Young and Tarantino to finish that play, giving this KMC offense great field position to start.
And Robbie, this is exactly where KMC ended up their last offensive possession. And Burr, the handoff to Solinger, caught up. And a negative gain from the junior.
He was wrapped up by Luke Farley. No gain on the play.
With this 2nd and long, we'll see if Sharks wants to be a little bit more aggressive as time winds down here, or if he wants to keep it on the ground like he's been doing all night long.
And both sides looking exhausted, as a few of these players have been playing both sides all night long. And Burr with the handoff to his fullback, as Howard, small gain.
The give is to Howard. Credit to tackle to Will Baker.
And with that play, that'll bring up 3rd and 8. We'll see what Sharks wants to do here.
And a flag is thrown. We'll see who the penalty is on.
Daniels tapping his chest. May have been a false start on him.
Ball, false start, number 6 on the offense. Still 3rd down.
And that was a false start on Rocco Keller. Something that they wish that they could have had back on 3rd down.
Creates a 3rd and 13 for the Crusaders.
KMC need to gain 13 for a 1st down. Burr under center. And the bootleg once again. Burr dropping back. A deep pass. Good. And KMC with the 1st down. The connection from Burr to Keller moves the chains. Exactly what the Crusaders needed in that moment.
Just shy of a 1st down. We'll make
Great
it
catch by Keller there, really blocking out that penalty from a minute ago. And that'll bring up 4th and a couple of inches here. We'll see what Sharks wants to do here. Little bit of confusion on the field from KMC.
And the clock continues to run. Just about under 2:20 left in the fourth quarter. And KMC calls a timeout.
Timeout Cape in their second of the half.
Their second of the second half. And I'm sure Coach Weston Schartz is cooking up some offensive schemes for his guys, trying to figure out how to get them another moving of the chains.
Cross-country teams will kick off their seasons tomorrow at the J.K. Gold Classic at Clap Park.
And with this fourth and short,
by the varsity boys and
we'll see how this KMC offense responds.
And 10:40 for the boys.
If they want to keep it on the ground like they've been doing all night, they've been doing a great job of, or if they maybe want to try a short pass to Jackson Daniels.
With 4 team members. Zayna Serenera, Maddie Cartwright, Natalie Runyon, and Remy Hartley.
And 4th and inches for the Crusaders. And Shrek in the shotgun, takes it himself, finding his edge, and getting onto the outside. Touchdown, Noah Shrek, his second of the game. And that is a breath of life into this KMC sideline, fans, and team. Noah Shrek delivering when his team needs him most.
Great job by Shrek. Really tricking that Trojan defense and finding the outside lane in for the easy 6 points for KMC.
On for the extra point.
And Ethan DuPont on for the extra point as KMC makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21 Crusaders. And wow, what a turn of events, Robbie. Down 7 at the half. KMC has somehow clawed their way back, up 7 with just under 2:10 left in the game.
This has been an amazing showing for this KMC team. Not just of pure physical football, but also of mentality. They were down 14 at the beginning of this game, and now they're up 7 with 2 minutes left of this quarter. That has got to show the rest of the teams in Wichita and the City League what they're going to face this year.
And KMC taking its time to get onto the field. Andover ready to return the kick. That's Barrett Hill and Will Quinn back to return. Caden Cornwell on to kick for the Crusaders.
Barrett Hill and Will Quinn back deep.
And Cornwell boots that one to Hill as he takes it up to the 25. And this KMC defense will go back out onto the field, doing a great job of stopping the Trojans, stopping this run game. A different story than what happened in the first quarter of play.
Andover will take over 1st and 10.
And
on the 27-yard
as this
line.
clock is running down, I'm not quite sure that's supposed to happen.
And we'll see what the officials say.
Send two.
And this clock will be reset to 2 minutes and 2 seconds left for this Trojan offense to go 75 yards down the field.
And I'm sure that they practice this type of situation all summer long, working on conditioning and their stamina. And multiple receivers out wide. The Wildcat, and that one's caught. Ben Reynolds on the reception. A big gain.
By Zeke McCaskill.
Sending it from the 25 all the way
First down, Andover
to their own, or to
territory.
KMC's 35.
First and 10 at the 40.
And wow, what a big play for this Trojan offense. Getting about 35 yards on that single play right there. Great job at getting a big chunk play when they needed it.
And once again, Jonas dropping back to pass, and his receiver falls to the ground. No flag is called. Owen Young on the coverage. Had him
Owen Young on the defense for
covered like a
Crusaders.
blanket.
Second and 10.
And with 1:48 left in the game, this Trojan offense will try to fire the ball, try to find the receivers for these big chunk plays. 40 yards left until the end zone. We'll see what they come out here and try to do.
Working team in the backfield. A heavy set for Andover. Jonas keeping it himself as he is swarmed early and tackled by a group of Crusaders.
He was tackled by Austin Howard.
Trojans
For third and 6.
are going to have to come out here fast. They don't want to be draining too much of this clock.
You're exactly right, Robbie. Just under 1:30 left in the game. They're going to need to be running a hurry-up offense, especially with it being third down. And Quincy Jonas trying to rile his team and dropping back once again. Hit as he throws. No one there. And the closest receiver was Trey Kelly, about 5 yards from the ball.
Quincy Jonas's pass is incomplete.
Owen Young looking like he was running the route on there. And that will bring up the biggest play of the game here for this Trojan offense. 4th and 6. Down by 7. Take a timeout here. Excuse me, Capon. We'll see what this Trojan offense wants to come out and do. Biggest play of the game right here, right now for this Trojan offense.
And as both teams talk things over, we would like to thank our sponsor, Ernatt's Arts and Bronze, for supporting KMC journalism and allowing us to provide this broadcast for you, the viewers at home. And the Trojans feeling the pressure of KMC. 1:03 left in the game. KMC feeling all the momentum. Their players have played excellent tonight.
One more play for this Trojan offense.
And the motion from Hill, dropping back. Quincy Jonas, pressured by Howard, hit as he throws, completes the pass. Excuse me, incomplete. That one is dropped in the chest of Barrett Hill. And wow, what a turn of events.
First and 10 from their 36.
And 54 seconds left in the game.
Young and Collins in on the defense that time.
Great job by this KMC team as a whole. And with that incompletion, the KMC offense will line up in victory formation and kneel this ball out.
Oh, and Andover breaking an unwritten rule of football. There's no need for the physicality on that play. They might not be taking the loss as easily. As the clock continues to run, KMC will secure their first win of the new season. After Andover, they will face Wichita North at Heights at 7 p.m. And then after that, on September 20th, Wichita East. For the Trojans, they will face Mays at home. And then after that, Goddard away.
And that's your ball game.
And that is the game. Final score, 28-21. KMC gets the win. And a victorious season starts for the Crusaders. And thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. I'm Andrew Guyer.
And I'm Robbie Richardson.
And have a great night.
Thanks again for supporting KMC Athletics.